What was your reaction when Pac got set up at Quad and a female accused him of rape?
It was all it was set up. That's what I see. Set up. Considering the parties that was involved, um, I just felt he been was set up. It was set up again. You know, and we was in. As far as the world go, we was in the belly of the beast. Our names ringing bells, making moves, making money, and a lot of enemies, including the whole federal government. So, it's them plus these niggas on the street, you know.
Was you in contact with Tupac when he went to prison? Because I do know, when Tupac was in prison, he had it rough.
Yeah, yeah, it was rough for him. It was fucking state prison, Dannemora, what's his name? Legendary Gangsters was up in there, it wasn't no joke. But, Pac handled it like a G. He was like, yeah, Mo, they say we call this the thug tier. My tier is the thug tier. I said, of course, Pac, of course. Kept a full visiting room, you know, when the period I was up there, Al Sharpton, and Al Sharpton sitting right next to me, he had a whole slew of people come, gave him support, keep him in the visiting room long as possible. But yeah, it wasn't no joke.
Did you know before everybody else that Tupac was going to sign the death row?
No, me and Syke was visiting him. We stayed up there a couple of weeks, visiting him every day, and during that period, yeah, we was discussing the next move, because Pac was in a precarious situation, and we was trying to figure it out, and he chose to go that route.
Did you support it? Do you think it was a good idea for him to sign the death row?
I I understood it. I I liked it at first because we wasn't hating on black men in business. We're black men in business getting shitted on. So regardless of the rumors and all that Death Row, they was still the number one rap label in the country. Pac was trying to achieve to be number one. That was the number one label, rap label. They sold the most records. That's business wise, that kind of was the place to be. You dig?
So you supported the move at first until it got bad.
Yeah, yeah. Unfortunately, a lot of that came with it. Um, we didn't know how we would be affected, but we knew that Pac had a lot of his own power, so we thought it would be cool.
Do you think Pac joining death row was a part of his demise?
Oh man, that's hard to say. Because Pac was going to be Pac no matter where he was. And these types of circumstances might have still arisen. Um, I don't know. I don't know.
Right, right. So I gotta ask you, man, before we get off of this topic, Tupac, right? Is it true that he wasn't happy on death row? Because it's always been his rumor that he was gonna leave.
What I do know is that uh Pac was feeling like he fulfilled his commitment, and he was getting ready for euthanasia and other projects. So you know, I think I fulfilled my contract and get ready to do something else. That's what was going on, I think. I, Pac was a loyal dude. Pac was a loyal dude. He had committed to the role, and he put it down like nobody else for the role. And now he was good. I think at a certain point he was moving on to other shit. Um, the Death Row helped serve his purpose to help making him an even bigger star. So he didn't go into it blind to a certain extent about the way they got down over there. So a lot of that was Pac's own decision. Pac was going from a young man to a man. He was growing from a young man to a man. I seen him from 18 to that time. You know his development, and you know it's unfortunate it ended the way it did.